Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say with good reason. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Virgil van Dijk, Toni Kroos, Vinicius Junior. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Raul. And teammates around him. And Salah! George Best. Well, spot on with that challenge. And Real with the ball again. And he's broken free! And a goal! 1-0 it is! They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it! Ruud Gullit. This is Salah. George Best. Salah. What can Real do from this position? Just looking for the right moment. Raul. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level. So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Dembele. Cruyff. Vinicius Junior, on to Dembele. Teammates available. Ruud Gullit. Dembele. Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. And not one but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Raul. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Dembele. It's with Vinicius Junior. It should be! And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved! So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Best. Raul. And back with Beckham. This could be the equaliser. They'll be disappointed with the way that attack ended. Zambrotta. Now with Bale. Dembele. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Not an especially strong challenge. Charlton. Oh, genuine chance. Gareth Bale. A quarter of an hour remaining here. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Salah. Real Madrid attacking, and they have opportunity here.
Well, Real are nearly there now. The fans know it too. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium.
Vinicius. High quality defending. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Lincoln City, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface, and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Raul. Erling Haaland. Well, back and forth in terms of possession. Zinedine Zidane. Ronaldo. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. And the save made following the free kick, and he was able to hang on to the ball. James. Now with Stam. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Ronaldo. And the referee blows for a foul. Ronaldo. Guti. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Eden Hazard. Ronaldo. How can he take them on and beat them? Hazard. Mbeumo. Good tackle. Can he put them in front? Well, he tried to put everything into the shot, but couldn't find the target. Carvajal. So a throw in here. Sandro Tonali. Moving it forward. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. It was an accurate free kick, but a fine save. Well, an opportunity here for them to get their noses in front from the corner. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Carvajal. Now with Guti, Zinedine Zidane. Raul. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Erling Haaland. Eden Hazard. Bobby Charlton. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. Can he find the right pass? But really sticking to their task defensively. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Mbeumo. Zinedine Zidane. And the ball's gone. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Hazard. Rice with it. Sandro Tonali. Is it going to be? It's in! They're looking really relaxed and confident. And not giving the opposition much of a look in. So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Ronaldo. Mbeumo. Rice with it. Hazard. Bobby Charlton. Vinicius Junior. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Oh, denied once more. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
And time for the change now. Makelele. Roberto Carlos. Vinicius Junior. Raul on the ball. Ronaldo. And Stam coming away with the ball. Bobby Charlton. Hazard. And he's broken free. Surely. And it goes down as a missed opportunity from there. Claude Makelele. Just 15 minutes remaining. Zinedine Zidane. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Teammates available. Beckham. Holland. Really good challenge. Sandro Tonali. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Well, they've been much the better side up to now. Some of their approach play has been excellent. They just need to control possession for these final few minutes to cap off a really good display.
Chance to finish. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any... And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Given away by Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Lucian. Thuram. Bale. Can he put them in front? And danger still. Ruud Gullit. Raul. Al-Owairan. And he's through here. Great moments. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place. But give him some credit. That's a good finish. Great composure.
Vinicius Junior. On to Bale. He has teammates around him. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, he's let the ball run over the byline, and it's going to be a goal kick. Dembele. Gullit has it. And he clears the danger. Regained possession. Dembele. Gullit has it. It's neat passing, confidence on the ball. Timely intervention. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
This could be the equaliser. A Real goal from the corner would really change the complexion of the match. Struggling to get it away. Nicely timed tackle. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Real Madrid get the throw in. Virgil van Dijk. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Dembele. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Chance for Dembele. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms. So back underway following the equaliser. Heung-min Son. Ruud Gullit. Dembele. It's with Vinicius Junior. And he has options available. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Dembele. Raul. Dembele on the ball. Attacking possibilities for Real. Must take the lead here. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Raul. Dembele. Dembele on the ball. Heung-min Son. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the team. Can they forge ahead? Save, but still a chance. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Beckham. Raul on the ball. And here they come, still pressing for an equaliser. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them. Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that. Into the players, but they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Surely! And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Toni Kroos. Excellent defending. Ruud Gullit. On to Bale. Bale. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say, but really sticking to their task defensively. Mbappe. Raul. Cruyff. Ruud Gullit. Dembele. This could level it. Corner kick then to Real. What can they do from this situation? And cleared away. Promising sequence, but timely defending when it mattered. Ruud Gullit. Dembele is with Vinicius Junior. Now Cruyff. Real find themselves in a position of menace. And teammates around him. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Gianluca Zambrotta. Dembele on the ball. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Gullit. Alexander-Arnold. Ruud Gullit. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Dembele. Really inventive. He's in with a chance. Well, the chance looked to be on, but found himself offside. Raul. And they have possession again. Vinicius Junior. Plenty of support here. Ruud Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Is it going to be? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. This could be the equaliser. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level. So, a level contest. 1-1. Lucio. Gullit. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Ruud Gullit. Johan Cruyff. Samuel Eto'o. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Eto'o. Ruud Gullit. Now Cruyff. And he keeps going. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Well, what a final few minutes we have here. And the fans are certainly playing their part. But can they take one of these chances that come their way and win this game?
Plenty of support here. And so into the final 5 minutes. At this late stage, Real Madrid doing everything in their power to grab a winner. Gullit. Now Son. Williams. Opportunity. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for analysis by Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Oh, in with a chance! And a goal right off the bat! No wonder they're jumping for joy! 1-0 then. Bale. Bullet has it. Toni Kroos. Chance for Dembele! Oh, magnificent reaction! This could square the game, and still an opportunity. And a time for composure on the ball. Alphonso Davies. Eden Hazard. Bobby Charlton. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. He'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Eden Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Couldn't hang on to it. And Real come away with it. Bullet. It's with Vinicius Junior. Chance for Dembele! And that is the sort of tackle he had scripted in his mind. Vinicius Junior. Hazard. Now Mo Salah. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stu, can he take the chance? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
2-0 now, and back underway. Toni Kroos. Dembele on the ball. Opportunity it is. A goal! And it's very much game on here. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is... Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Alphonso Davies. Bullet has it. Vinicius Junior. Williams. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Dembele, and this to level it. Vinicius Junior. And into the last 30 minutes now. Can they find a gap in the defence? Oh, he's missed the chance to extend their advantage.
Well, it was a decent effort, but not quite good enough to extend their lead.
Gareth Bale. And on to Zambrotta. Bullet has it. Dembele. And Dembele's given it away. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. Williams. It's with Vinicius Junior. And what can they do to stop him running at them? Vinicius Junior. Couldn't grab hold of it. Threat over for now, it seems. 10 minutes left for play. Salah. Bobby Charlton. And teammates around him. Well, the keeper is happy. The bar was there. This is very rare indeed. 3 substitutes coming on at the same time. Zambrotta. Gareth Bale. Dembele on the ball. Vinicius Junior. Chasing this game. Desperate for a leveller. This could be the equaliser. Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Time is not on the side. This corner could help the prospect. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes. And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think a draw is probably the fair result.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Dembele. Bullet. Toni Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Bale. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Eden Hazard. Ronaldo on the ball. Hazard on the ball. Good-looking move. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Toni Kroos. Johan Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Eden Hazard. This is Kroos. Zambrotta. Virgil van Dijk. Toni Kroos. Johan Cruyff. Promising attack, this. Ronaldo. Hazard. He's in control. Eden Hazard. Vinicius Junior. Real Madrid sloppy in possession. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Rudhulit. Dembele on the ball. Untidy in possession. And the referee blows for a foul. Hazard. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. Well, I think just lost his focus for a second, and a throw-in conceded. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Substitution for Real Madrid. So back underway here into the second half. Toni Kroos. Hazard. Well, you can sense the threat is there. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Still could be dangerous. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. Gullit. Dembele. Eden Hazard. Hazard doing the manoeuvring here. Williams. Vinicius Junior. Now Son. He's showing a real will to win the ball. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. Well, they have been getting 3 substitutes warmed up, and by the look of it, all 3 are coming on. Said Al-Owairan. And stopping the danger. Pressure applied, can they make something of it? Gareth Bale. Dembele. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Al-Owairan. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Rudhulit. Bale. Virgil van Dijk. Dembele. And we will have just 1 additional minute. And that is that, the full-time whistle here, and nothing to separate the 2 sides at all over 90 minutes. It finishes 0-0. Stuart, your take?
Well, Derek, I was expecting more from both teams. You certainly can't criticise the effort, but there was a real lack of creativity and guile. Neither side did enough to win the game.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid, and they face Slavia Prague.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Cruyff. Dembele. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Johan Cruyff. Dembele. Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Best. Well, they're moving it around with Vinicius. Ball is loose. Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Best is with Vinicius Junior. And he's broken free. Perfectly fair tackle, and it will be a corner. Can he find the right pass? This could be the equaliser. And still a chance. Well, they can't quite take advantage in the end. Vieira. Vinicius! And he's gone and scored to level us again. So, a level contest. 1-1. Toni Kroos. Johan Cruyff. Dembele. Oh, he looks threatening. Intercepting it intelligently. Must take the lead here. Well, no danger now. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And with that, the first half draws to a close. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Dembele. Vinicius Junior. And Zambrotta winning back possession. Is with Vinicius Junior. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Vinicius Junior. Johan Cruyff. Best. Is with Vinicius Junior. He's in here. And the ball is loose. And into the last 20 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Could be. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And time for the change now. Danger averted. Bale. Might take the lead. Oh, a goal! And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Jairzinho. And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Son. And we will have just one additional minute. And he's through here. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, well, it could have gone either way, couldn't it? It was so competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and probably deserved the winner in the end. A great result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
And Real Madrid have it back now. Nesta. Now with Toure. Now Chiellini. And on to Toure. Iniesta. Zé Roberto. Zambrotta. Iniesta. Not a bit of an unforced error, and it's going to be a throw. Gullit. This is Kroos. Gareth Bale. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Real. Nesta. Now with Zambrotta. Said Al-Owairan. Zé Roberto. Teammates available. Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. And a tidy challenge. Zambrotta. Now with Al-Owairan. And Real doing well to win it back. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Can he put them ahead? The first goal, always important, And it comes in this game from Toni Kroos. Zé Roberto. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Zambrotta. Now with Al-Owairan. Al-Owairan. And support available. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? Chance for Dembele. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. And a Real corner, hungry for more. Still not clear. Well, in the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
What can they do from here? But they dealt with the threat posed. Eden Hazard. And into the last 30 minutes now. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Dembele. Making progress. And he might be through here. And the goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Dembele. Is it going to be? And Nesta with the clearance. Well, now a real opening now. And still a chance. Said Al-Owairan. Hazard. Well, he really read that brilliantly. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have 1 additional minute. Could reduce the deficit. And in it goes. They're getting closer. They're not finished yet.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was up.
So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, Derek, it was a really tight game, but they were the better side over the 90 minutes, and they fully deserved their victory today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Frank Rijkaard. Gianluca Zambrotta. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Can they stop it going in? Half-hearted clearance. And putting paid to the danger. Rijkaard. Saka. Del Piero. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Vinicius Junior, might be a chance here. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? What can Real do from this position? And let's give credit to the defending. Vinicius Junior. Gianluca Zambrotta. George Best. It's with Del Piero. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Alphonso Davies. Gullit has it. Best. That's useful play. This could level it. They've given it away, and it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Alphonso Davies. Toni Kroos is with Vinicius Junior. Dembele. George Best. And so it is, the first half story has been written. And not one, but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Hazard. The ball back with Real now. Hazard. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. Will they get themselves level here? Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Well, the keeper asking too much of his teammates on this occasion. Throw in to come. Ruud Gullit. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Good tackle. Real Madrid coming away with it. Oh, he's through here. Big chance it is. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. So 2-0 now. And they need to get tighter here. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Just 15 minutes remaining. Best. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Well, no danger now. Bale. Moving forward effectively. And Real with the ball again. George Best. Best. Well-timed tackle. And the referee says that will do it. It's the end of the game, and it's a victory for Real Madrid. Their fans are going to be happy with this.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
Charlton. He's in here. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning. So Real restart the game. Disappointed to have conceded. Can they find an equaliser? Plenty of forward momentum here. But can they produce? Can they square the game? And a goal! An end-to-end game! And they weren't behind for long. Mateus. And on to Zambrotta. It's with Del Piero. Now with Zambrotta. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Zambrotta. Gullit. Dembele. Lothar Matthäus. Raul. It's with Del Piero. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Dembele. Chance for Dembele. Oh, but denied. Full credit to the keeper.
Well, of course he should score, but what a save that is.
Did well to clear it away. Well, in the final analysis, his timing just wasn't there.
Well, it's always difficult to hit those perfectly, and unfortunately for him, he got that all wrong.
Lucia. Yaya Toure. Toure. Alessandro Del Piero. No. Can he finish? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Dembele. Managed to get it out of there. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Gianluca Zambrotta. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. The ball moving again. Real have the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Dembele. Now with Charlton. Del Piero. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. Gullit. Dembele. Real Madrid doing well to regain possession here. Gianluca Zambrotta. Plenty of support here. Oh, big opportunity! And a confident clearance. A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Johan Cruyff. Now Roberto Carlos. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Alessandro Del Piero. Showing ambition. And a wild attempt from distance. Not one for the highlight reel, Stuart.
Well, that's a waste. He had much better options there.
Ruud Gullit. Dembele. Vinicius Junior. And the emphasis is on creativity. Wilting under the pressure. And now this could level it. And the assistant referee has raised his flag. Offside. Gianluca Zambrotta. Read it superbly to take back possession. Real Madrid attacking, and this could be the equaliser. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Alessandro Del Piero, Gianluca Zambrotta, Lothar Matthäus. And Matthäus has it. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Oh, big chance! Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that will be the winner. Amazing scenes here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Real Madrid, and they face the New York Red Bulls.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Mbappe. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Dembele. Oh, fancy footwork. And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Mbappe. Marquez. And you can sense the threat is there. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. And support available. It's still alive. Rudhulit. Mbappe. Nicely timed tackle. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Giving the ball away. Is it going to be? And a goal here! Well, it took a definite nick, and nothing the keeper could do about it whatsoever. Zambrotta. On to Bale. I must say, this looks promising. Very effective passing sequence. Vinicius Junior. Marquez. Bale. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Mbappe. Bale. Real Madrid regaining possession. That is that for the first half here. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Bale. Never really close to the goal, and it will be a goal kick. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Gianluca Zambrotta. Gareth Bale. Heung-min Son. Dembele. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw-in. Rafael Marquez. On to Bale. Al-Owairan. Great opportunity. And there is the goal. Well, that changes the equation. And they have the momentum now. Son. Bale. Gareth Bale. Al-Owairan. This could be the equaliser. Superb save.
Well, he should score, of course, but that's a brilliant save.
Now trailing, but plenty of time left and a corner coming up. Chiellini. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Al-Owairan. Cole. Bale. Bale! Dembele. Can he finish this? Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending.
Well, these Real fans are certainly playing their part here. The noise inside this stadium has been incredible. Surely the players will hang on here.
The defenders know you can't really... This could finish it! Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. Well, not away properly. Managed to get it out of there. Williams. Really clever pressing. Dembele. So there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid victorious, and their fans are going to be happy with this.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get a really good game here.
Rivaldo. Bale. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Pele. And here's Rivaldo. Zambrotta. Rudhulit. Given away by Real Madrid. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Toni Kroos. And teammates around him. Dembele. Pele. Charlton. Couldn't keep it. Well, putting so much effort into winning back possession. Charlton. Pele. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now. And they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
2-0 now, and back underway. Dembele. Now, Cruyff. Will he play it in? Oh, a superb save. Just not a particularly good corner there. Bobby Charlton. Now with Cole. Charlton. Cruyff. 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 And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So making the substitution now. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Can he find the right pass? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Johan Cruyff. Oh, no stopping him. Pele, Pele, and it goes! A three-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many?
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Is this going to be a thrashing? 3-0 now. Vinicius Junior. Heung-min Son. Rivaldo. Pele. And on to Charlton. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Very quick thinking there. Johan Cruyff. Rivaldo. Bale. Dembele. He's in here. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it! And they will make the change now. Gullit. Gareth Bale. Son. Rudhulit. Williams. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Dembele. Bale. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Rivaldo. Rudhulit. It's with Vinicius Junior. Chance for Dembele. No pressure whatsoever on the keeper. Rivaldo. Cruyff. Gareth Bale. What can he do with it now? Bale! Can they stop it going in? And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Xavi. Now with Morientes. Well, it's a decent-looking attack, this. Scholes! And still an opportunity. Well, can he put them in front? And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
And a goal to open the scoring. A very bright start to this one. And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Morientes. Xavi. Fernando Morientes. Bale. Now with Bale, unable to keep the ball. And on to Xavi. A very timely interception. Vinicius Junior. Real chance. Can he convert? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. So back underway. One goal apiece here. Now with Xavi. And they need to get tighter here. Well, it took a deflection. That'll be a corner. Rudhulit. Dembele on the ball. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. Well, using the space really well, but now can they push on? Fruitful looking attack. Well, no danger now. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, Real Madrid are going to make a double substitution. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Vinicius Junior. Pull it. And he has options available. That didn't go to plan in the end. Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Real Madrid have given us away. Cruyff. Vinicius Junior. Gianluca Zambrotta. And he saw the situation developing. Bale. Oh, surely! Can they stop it going in? So, a Real Madrid corner. Corner once more. Well, they're trying to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. Just the clearance that was needed. Bale. And well positioned to clear. Must take the lead here. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is. And it doesn't come as a huge surprise. Bale. On to Thuram. Frank Rijkaard now. And Real come away with it. Gullit. Now with Bale. Ruud Gullit. Gareth Bale. And back to Mamardashvili. Frank Rijkaard. David Beckham. Well, inching towards half-time. Real Madrid hold the advantage. Stuart, what strikes you about the performance so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
That is that for the first half here. Substitution for Real Madrid. So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up their game? Bale. Can he find the right pass? A fine reading of the situation. Can he take advantage? And it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. And not one but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior. Well, very effective play in possession. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Alphonso Davies. Virgil van Dijk. Ruud Gullit. Son. Bale. Real find themselves in a position of menace. David Beckham. Bale. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Alphonso Davies. Gullit has it. It's with Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Bale. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Gullit. Now with Bale, and that is the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, it was fairly comfortable in the end because they were tactically superior, had better individuals, and were always a threat going forward. It was a really good performance and a good result as well.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Getting forward. Gullit. Virgil van Dijk. Dembele. And teammates around him. But nothing comes of it. And Paris Saint-Germain with the ball again. He's in control, Eden Hazard. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Dumfries. And space to cross it. Dembele. Rijkaard. Best. Rafinha. And in with a real chance. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Vinicius Junior. Well, PSG have it back now. Dembele. Dembele, can he put them in front? So the whistle then, we're up the halfway stage in this match. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Gullit. And that's going to roll all the way through. Nico Williams. Ruud Gullit. Attacking possibilities for Real. George Best. Good technique displayed. Textbook defending inside the box. Nico Williams. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha. Here's Rafinha. 20 minutes to go. Bale. Dembele. Best. Rafinha. PSG on the attack as the minutes tick away. And he's broken free. Oh, they've done it! They forged ahead, and it might be the goal that gives them victory. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Vinicius Junior. Dembele. They're showing a willingness to attack. This could be the equaliser. And how about that for a save? Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved a goal.
And that will do it for this game anyway. And it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, what a good finish to the game that was. They just wore down the opposition, and in the end, they got their reward. That's a really good win for them.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Real Madrid up against Juventus.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, no stopping him. But they took care of the situation defensively. Beckham. Really vital interception. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Well, Juventus have it back here. Juventus, the old lady, they know how to keep the ball. What can they do from here? Must take the lead here. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Johan Cruyff. Fine work from Juve to win back possession. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Juventus recovering possession well. Well, he's certainly not alone. He had to react, and did. Dembele. And reading it absolutely superbly. Lilian Thuram. Now Cruyff. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Cucurella. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Cucurella. Deftly intercepted by Nedved. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Raul. Juventus keep possession, and it's positive possession. What can they do from this position? So deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine. Well, punched away by the keeper. Lilian Thuram. Cucurella. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. And on to Beckham. Gullit. Alphonso Davies. Vinicius Junior. On to Bale. It is a decent-looking attack here. Vinicius Junior. Bale. Well, a really important piece of goalkeeping at this stage.
Well, it's such a key moment in the game. That's a really good save.
It's a substitution for Juventus. And a struggle to get it away properly. 0-0 it remains, but not for the want of trying.
Well, that was a decent effort, but overall, the defences have been on top in this game.
Nedved. And just 5 minutes remaining.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Still level. Can he put them in front? Couldn't quite hang on. And with that, the referee brings this match to an end. Both sides have their moments over the course of the 90 minutes, but it finishes in a stalemate. Stuart, what did you make of it all?
Well, yes, Derek, probably not the best game. I don't think either team played to their full potential. The final ball was often lacking, and the chances they did create, they were unable to take advantage of. A bit disappointing, really, as I was expecting more.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Real Madrid taking on Real Madrid.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
A very timely interception. Oh, he's through here. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Gullit. Dembele on the ball. Johan Cruyff. Went in strongly to win the ball. Dembele, big chance to get them on terms. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. So back underway following the equaliser. Dumfries. Now with Zé Roberto. Cruyff. No, high quality defending. A real opening now. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Dumfries. Dumfries. This could level it. Can he find the right pass? Corner kick then to Real. What can they do from this situation? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Bale. Bale. He's in here. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course. Underway again with the score at 3-1. That is that for the first half here. And not one but two substitutions here for Real Madrid. So into the second half, and you can't really put it any other way. A huge gulf in quality between the sides in the first 45. Will we see a response from Real? Johan Cruyff. On to Zé Roberto. A very effective challenge put in. Dembele. And Real doing well to win it back. Vinicius Junior. Cruyff. Cruyff. Is it going to be? Dembele. Vinicius Junior. And in with a real chance. There wasn't much in that offside decision. Could have been in business. And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Gianluca Zambrotta. Son. Now with Bale. Now Son. Clean tackle from Keane. Opportunity. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. George Best. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And Dembele's given it away. Rafinha. And it might be. Chance maybe. Best. Could reduce the deficit. Couldn't quite hang on. That's high-level goalkeeping.
Well, that's a fantastic...
And that is that, the end of the game. It goes into the books as a win for Real Madrid. What did you think of their overall performance?
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Holland. And he's in. It has to be, surely. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Making sure nothing came of it. Oh, wonderful bit of skill. Oh, what an opportunity. In it goes, an early goal. No wonder they're celebrating. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Holland. Opportunity it is. In with a chance. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And perhaps a bit fortunate not to be shown the yellow card. Different story next time, no doubt. Well, it was on the target, but the keeper up to the task of saving it. Alessandro Bastoni, now in a more than decent position. Kane. And a goal kick given. Declan Rice. On to Holland. Eden Hazard. Sandro Tonali. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business, but really sticking to their task defensively. Ruben Dias. Sandro Tonali. Holland. And on to Charlton. Oh, so close to extending their lead.
Well, that really would have put them in a commanding position, but it's still all to play for here.
Holland. Rafinha. Kane. Well, spot on with that challenge. Holland. Oh, big opportunity. It's still alive. A good and fair challenge. James. Mbeumo. Eden Hazard. Charlton. Charlton! And a fine stop. He's scored once already and close to making it a double.
Well, every time he gets on the ball, he looks a real danger today.
A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. And they're making a change. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? And he did what he had to do defensively. Sandro Tonali. Bobby Charlton. Tonali with it. Mbeumo. Good-looking sequence, this. Pretty straightforward for the keeper. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Charlton. Hazard. Holland. Messi. Dembele. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Holland. And can he put it away? And it's there for him. Couldn't grab hold of it. And the flag has gone up, just when he looked ready to pounce, perhaps.
Well, he was just too static in the end, which is a shame because that was a dangerous situation.
Well, a good tackle. Burmo. Dembele. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Rafinha. Dembele on the ball. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Five minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it.
And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And he clears the danger. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. This could square the game. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes. That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. Time for a change then. Well, back underway here, and it's quite simple. Both teams must steel themselves for 30 extra minutes. And a good-looking pass. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Real chance. And in range. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. And the ball is moving again. 3-2. Bruno Fernandes. Chances on. Surely. And up for grabs off the keeper. In it goes! And the second time of asking. And the keeper feels hung out to dry. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Sandro Tonali. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Can't miss, surely. Can they keep it out? Oh, really good header. Really fine goalkeeping. Has eyes for goal. Smuggled away. That's it. Half-time in extra time. The second period still to come. And so 15 more minutes. We're into the second period of extra time here. And he's in. Well, I think it's fair to say he really should have been able to give the keeper a test from there. Nuno Mendes. Good tackle. Not looking all that comfortable on the ball. Dembele. Now with Messi. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. And there goes the final whistle, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Ruben Dias. Now Haaland. Will take it away. He won the ball. Grafenberg. Is it going to be? Superb stop. Bukayo Saka. Eden Hazard. Zidane. Can they forge ahead? Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. And that will be a corner. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Saka. And intercepted it. Reece James. Sandro Tonali. We're getting the ball forward. A fine reading of the situation. Failed to keep hold of it. Stam. Bukayo Saka. Haaland. Chance to take the lead. And the opening goal of the contest comes from Eden Hazard. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Mbeumo. Haaland. In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? And with that, the attack fizzles out. Eden Hazard. Oh, what an opportunity. Oh, yes! You cannot find them any better than that. Brilliant goal. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Hazard. Hazard! Safe pair of hands, did his job. Nico Williams. And they need to get tighter. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Declan Rice. Showing a real will to win the ball. Corner conceded, it came off the defender. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Zinedine Zidane. He has teammates around him. And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Eden Hazard. Williams. Hazard. On to Haaland. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Dias. Eden Hazard. Now with Hazard. Haaland. Mbeumo. Well, a textbook interception. Ryan Gravenberch. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Nico Williams. And a throw-in it's going to be. Mbeumo. Declan Rice. Well, they couldn't keep it. Eden Hazard. Zinedine Zidane. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Good technique displayed. Is this the moment? There's the goal! Surely now, that is that!
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. So 2 minutes of stoppage time here. Clean challenge. Oh, big chance. Must finish. In it goes! Such a complete performance. 4 in front now.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
You're absolutely right, Derek. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game. They need to do a lot of improving before the next time out.
Mbeumo. On to Haaland. They had to react, and did. Haaland. It's got to be! And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Sandro Tonali. Real chance. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Hazard. On to Haaland. Well, tight angle, denied by the woodwork, Stuart.
Well, he's virtually on the byline there. It nearly squeezed in, though.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Eden Hazard. Haaland. Losing possession here. Haaland. Mbappe. Haaland. Carles Puyol with the interception. He has teammates around him, but really sticking to their task defensively. And possession given away. Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Mbeumo. Declan Rice. Charlton. They couldn't maintain possession. In with a chance. Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
De Bruyne. And it's with Socrates. He's in here. And it's got to be. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Hazard. Haaland. Might be a chance here. Will he? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Dias. Tonali with it. Real chance. And keeping it out. And the referee has pointed to the spot. Penalty given. An opportunity. Hold on! My goodness, he's got that one horribly wrong.
Well, you could tell. He wasn't confident, was he?
Stam. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Haaland. Goalkeeper in charge of the situation. No trouble at all as far as the keeper was concerned. So half an hour remaining. Take it away. Well, he's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Bukayo Saka. Eden Hazard. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Jaap Stam. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Haaland. Mbeumo. Hazard has it. And a free kick awarded by the referee. Simple for the keeper dealing with that long-range effort. Kevin De Bruyne. On to Cole. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Well, moving the ball around nicely as they try to get themselves back within a goal. Mbumo. Holland. Hazard has it. Well, spot on with that challenge. Holland, and he's broken free. Great movement. Oh, that's a fine save. And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. Substitution time it is here. Just knocked it out of there. Courtois with the easy save. Stam. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. But can they forge ahead? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Bale. Virgil van Dijk. Toni Kroos. Van Dijk with it. On to Bale. Gullit has it. Patient build-up at the moment. He must finish! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here. No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Vinicius Junior. Chances on. Surely. Alphonso Davies. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. 15 minutes left for play. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Showing good patience. No panic, just passing. Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance? Cruyff. And the ball with Alphonso Davies. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Zambrotta. Fluency of movement. Gullit. But he's certainly not alone. Toni Kroos. Greif. Oh, might be. Corner given to Real Madrid. And off the frame of the goal.
Well, he just couldn't keep that the right side of the post, could he? But he met it so well.
Alphonso Davies. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them.